Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is a test to see the difference between upscaling and upscaling versus the native 4K. So right now we are looking at this in native 4K mode. It looks ridiculously sharp, really nice. You can still see like the fuzz in the water though. Pretty. Oh man, come on, move it. So, is what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and yeah, this looks pretty dang sharp. This looks pretty sharp. We're gonna see if we can actually tell the difference between putting the Xbox in 1080p and letting the TV upscale it versus the native 4K that the Xbox is already showing us. So I pretty much got this picture in my head. This looks really crisp. So we're going to check this out now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the settings. We're going to leave the game on and see if it'll work. So we're going to go into TV and display options. We're going to take that to 1080p. We're going to keep that. We're going to set this in 120 FPS. And the reason why we're testing this is because I kind of want to be able to... My capture card won't do any of the other stuff. So then we're going to unallow 4K as well. Yeah, I know, that sounds weird. All right, so we've got everything set up. Let's make sure the TV is set in the mode that I have it all my upscalers and stuff on. So let's go ahead and get back out of here now, and then we'll resume. Oh yeah, that definitely dropped the quality of like the textures and stuff, but the overall image still looks 4K. But it gets rid of the fuzz in the water. Now that I didn't expect. I did not expect that to happen. So, ooh, I don't know, man. The other one looks more shiny and crisp, and this one looks more... like it still looks 4K. I mean, it still looks sharp like 4K or whatever, but wow. I can't believe it got rid of the fuzzy water, to be completely honest with you. But, you know, like the people quality still looks pretty good. It got rid of the fuzz on the road too. Like you can tell that the image looks soft. Like it looks softer. It doesn't look as crisp as the other one. I don't know, man. This kind of almost looks better. The trees look freaking just... That's weird. That is freaking weird. Like this is just dropped to 1080p and now it's upscaling it. That is weird. I wonder if maybe because Call of Duty kind of let me change one thing in here. Let me go back to the settings and let me take it off 120 FPS mode, because that might have like already lowered the settings just because it might have just dropped it to like the 1440p mode for the 120. Now let's see. Yep, that's exactly what it did. Okay, so dropping it to the 1440p mode, or dropping it to putting it at 120 took away my my 4K. So now this is upscaling it just from. So if you put it in 120 FPS mode, it will automatically drop the game. It'll put the game in 120 FPS mode, and then you will lose some of that clarity that you had. But having the TV upscale this over what the upscale in the engine, this looks better. This gets rid of all of that freaking fuzz that was on the water, and now it just looks good. Like there's no fuzz in the water or in the reflections anymore. Like the reflections look sharp. This looks better.
You need to take out the guard by the canal.
This really does look better than what the 4K was. The 4K itself was looking like. This looks decidedly better. Now I'm gonna put back on the other mode. I'm gonna go back in here and we're gonna go ahead and allow 4K. Maybe. What the freak happened? Okay, we're gonna allow 4K. All right, we got to do this first then. Okay, so allow 4K. Oh, really? You're not going to let me switch back to it? Yes, keep. There we go. Okay, so now we can do our 4K image. Because I want to see this one more time, guys. I want to see this one more time. Okay. Had to make sure. All right, let's see. Let's see what this is going to do for us.
Hurry.
Yeah, instantly back with the fuzzy look. Yep, the water's fuzzy again. You can see like the fuzzy in the water. You can see the fuzzy on the sidewalks. Okay, yeah, like you can see all that fuzz right there. That's not there.
Guys, take out the guard.
It does. It does add a little bit more sharpness to the textures on the walls in this mode, but you also get that. You also get that fuzzy look on, like right there in the windowsill. You can see like the fuzzy reconstruction type stuff, the checkerbirding. You can see the checkerbirds. You can see checkerbirds everywhere you look, man. There's checkerbirds. But this does look sharper and crisper. That's the deal. The other mode looks 4K and stable. This looks like it's got fuzz. Like you can see like the reflections for the people. That looks fuzzy. It looked a lot better without the game's upscaling. So that's something to look at. You can see both. Like this right here, you can see the checkerboard rendering on literally everything. Like this close onto this pipe, you can see like the little reconstruction technique, and it looks unstable. But it does look pretty sharp and pretty crisp. We're going to go back one more time, guys. We're going to go back one more time just with our eyes trained right there on that spot right there. Keep that image in your mind. Video modes. Get rid of the 4Ks. So then we'll go, now we're at 1080p, and we'll just go right back. We'll go right back. Okay, it gets rid of the fuzziness. But it also gets rid of like a deep color look.
You need to take out the guard.
But this still looks... This looks pretty dang good, man. But you can tell, like the textures in that wall over there are not as pronounced. You could tell that it does kind of sacrifice textures.
Canals bridge.
You are getting a little bit softer textures and stuff, but you're still getting. The gameplay even feels a little bit smoother. Yeah, like you can tell. You can definitely tell in certain things, but I don't know, man. Is it worth turning off that 4K, because that looks good? Like if you can deal with like the fuzzy upscaling look on the reflections and like shiny surfaces, then I think you'd be all right, man. But this does look okay. This does look all right, but I don't know, my friends. I don't know. We'll look at it one more time. This is going to give us a problem, though. No, what the heck are we doing? Pushing the wrong buttons. Keep 4K. We're back to 4K now. Let's see one more time. Yeah, I don't know, man. This definitely looks better. Like 100% looks better. Like the textures and everything like this 100% looks better. But yeah, that upscaler, that actually works pretty dang good to upscale like a 1080p image to 4K. So I would, in my opinion, I would throw it in the 20 FPS, the 120 FPS. It looks pretty close to what you get in the 120 FPS mode, just a little bit better. But this right here is undeniably looks far superior. Even if the checkerbirds are crackling like this, the still looks better. Oh yeah, because it gets rid of the HDR. That's why. Without 4K enabled, you can't have HDR. That's what it's getting rid of, is the HDR and the textures. That's what it's getting rid of. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I don't know. If it sounds like the PlayStation 5 is going to be better at the upscaling, because you can still use the you can still have HDR in 1080p. You can't do that with the Xbox, and it sucks. You have to have that HDR. You have to have 4K enabled to have HDR, and that's what it looks like, because now the trees have got better looking color. All the color and everything looks better and everything. Oh, yeah. You're going to lose your HDR support. That is what we are losing when we go to the 1080p mode. So, all right, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.